morning. Actually, for me, it's good afternoon because I just had my brunch. So, the military style, after you eat lunch, even if it's like before 12, you gotta say good afternoon. Every Marine is different, but so good afternoon, right? Guys, holla, 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 namaste, peace and blessings. I'm glad to be back on here. Back to work doing this personal training thing. Sending everlasting light, love, and blessings. I'm going to try to talk a little bit slower. I know I'm ADHD, I'm hyper. I talk kind of fast sometimes. Kind of like, it's just not all the time, but sometimes I talk a little bit too fast. Some people really understand it, other people don't. So I'm going to try to talk a little bit slower, with all due respect. I'm still kind of learning here. We've been doing this for about, about 3 years now. I started when I was 27. Now I'm 30, going strong. In the words of Donald Trump, fight, fight, fight. So I'm up in here doing my thing with our personal training and entrepreneurship. I love the name of it. Friendly and Swagtastic. It's friendly and Swagtastic. I coined that. I love it. Because it's not your ordinary personal training session or Tai Chi hippy dippy stuff. It kind of is, but it kind of isn't. It's kind of got the Swagtastic thing, because I always say swag. If you know me, you gotta have swagger. My head coach used to always say that in football. It's a term. You gotta have swag. Swagger. In lacrosse, you play good. You look good. You play good. Swagger. So, swag. You know what I'm saying? Everyone knows what swag is. If you don't know what swag is, man, you lived under a rock, man. Come on. It's 2024. And, I like Adam Sandler and stuff, funny movies, Billy Madison. He goes like, that's Quacktastic in one of his movies. So I was like, all right, Swagtastic. I think I explained this before, but I'm going to refresh you. And friendly because, you never know, people out there are sensitive. You never know what kind of personal trainers or people they want to meet. So right away, I want to let you know that I'm an open book. I'm a friendly guy. I'm a good guy, friendly and Swagtastic. And just a speech. When I say speech, it's not like I'm a president or anything like that. It's just like a session, a chill sesh or whatever, stuff like that. I was thinking about naming it vlogs, but it's more than vlogs. Vlogs are more like if you're not certified, right? This is like my career. I'm a certified personal trainer, but I also didn't want to make it too serious, like motivational and inspirational. I think I started out by labeling it that motivational and inspirational speeches and stuff, but it really, it kind of is like that, but it kind of isn't. It's more educational yet social, yet just chill, because I do, talk about, it's like a student, teacher, vice versa kind of thing. I learn from you, you learn from me, bada bing, bada boom, run with society kind of thing. I pat your back, you pat mine. I coined the Pasadena athletic training here. Pasadena, pat yourselves on the back, lift each other up. So just a refresher, that's what I do on here. Bada bing, bada boom. I got my personal trainer certification, and this is my, besides being a United States Marine, always a father and a husband, an athlete, a runner, a man of God. This is what I do. This is my career, personal trainer, like entrepreneur. So just a little refresher on that. I don't need to go into too many of my credentials. Just a little refresher about what this is and why I label it what I label it. It's unique. It's my own brand. We learned that in personal trainer classes in education, health and exercise major in Salisbury, Towson, the AACC. You come up with your own personal brand. This is my brand. World class. I want to try to speak to many people from many different demographics, but if you don't relate to it, you don't relate to it. But it resonates with a lot of people, etc., etc. And here we are. So this one is, I know I said I want to do some Tai Chi today, but we're going to put down the back burner for now because other stuff I want to kind of talk about on here. I don't want to bring politics into it, but I am freaking pumped up because I'm very excited that Donald Trump got elected as President of the United States once again. Now he's only the second president ever to run two non-consecutive terms, which is back-to-back, as a president. The other one is Grover Cleveland, the 22nd and 24th president of the United States. So Donald Trump's only the second person ever to do that. So hey, congrats to that. I'm rocking the red, mostly just Maryland too, but you know, this is what I wore when I voted and stuff. Now I'm fun fact, I'm 4-1 as voting since 18 years old. I didn't vote for Barack Obama, whatever. He's cool, right? But the other 4 presidents after that, they won. That's four in a row. So I'm 4-1. Fun fact about me. Whatever, dude. It's cool to share about that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I'm an introvert, but I'm also kind of an extrovert, especially on here, whatever. You know, who cares, right? Whatever. Yeah. So sending everlasting, once again, love, light, blessings, and good vibrations your way. I hope all you are staying on your P's and Q's with your goals and whatnot, whether it be right one day at a time, which is very important. I want to say, if you guys want to take small steps, or if it's a 5-year, 10-year goal, 15, 20-year goals, whatever, or if you write up a list or write it in your phone, or however you do it, man, I hope you found your sweet spot. Hope you found your sweet spot when it comes to doing that. You really will learn that when you close the door and, have your small circle and whatnot. That's good too. And have your mentors, coaches, trainers, whatever, family, right, friends, dogs, right, animals. If you like to talk to animals like Dr. Doolittle, that's cool. That's a joke, But the best way to really connect with your inner self and whatnot is, once again, you don't have to take this advice, but it's a really good way of not being too codependent and being strong and courageous and wise and whatnot, and learning about yourself. You do that by closing the door. You don't gotta lock it, right? Whatever, do how you gotta do, and just connecting yourself with the Lord. That's my way of doing it. Whoever your divine power, higher power is, that's cool, yo. Good for you, right? Good for you. Good for you, right? But that's cool. I myself, I believe in the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, Lord Almighty. I know for a fact He's the King of Kings and He's our Father. But that's just how I roll, right? Hey, nothing but love. The Lord came to me. Hey, man, don't be judging, right? But my name is Samuel. In the Bible, the Lord comes to Samuel and He speaks to Samuel, literally, in the Bible, in the book of Samuel, right? So my name is Samuel. I ain't trying to say, the Lord came to me, but the Lord came to me, right? I was, He always does this usually when, once again, you meditate, when you're in bed, and, excuse you. And, you hitting the hay, you like drifting off. Oh, you're almost in, what's it called? Your sleep when it's, RED sleep, or no, it's not RED sleep. It's like, what's that kind of sleep called? I can't believe, I gotta, he just didn't tap, by the way. Just like Donald Trump, come back. I called that, by the way, a couple of years ago, about a year ago. I called the comeback of Donald Trump and the underdog coming out and winning. I did call it, and hey, I guess I got the luck of the Irish in me too, because I was right. So, what's it called? LED sleep? Let me Google real quick. What's the term for deep sleep? You guys know what I'm talking about. There's an abbreviation for it. Oh, REM. R-E-M. So anyways, it's when you're about to be in REM sleep, which is like deep sleep, when you have your dreams and all and whatnot. And I heard like it was so cool. The Lord is amazing. Like if you ever seen the movie, I'm not trying to, the movie Hercules, like Zeus, how he has a sense of humor and stuff like that. The Lord is like that. The Lord, our Father, has a really awesome sense of humor, but he's serious too. Like it's cool, but he's how like dad jokes. Like he's a funny guy, but not like he ain't a clown though. He kind of is a clown, but in a funny way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves a clown, but you know what I'm saying. But it was like hey, it was after I made that Diwali, Happy Diwali, which is I guess like it's a Muslim holiday celebration, which is cool, but anybody can celebrate it. It's the world, the world is a free place. You know, this isn't the freaking Dark Ages. You know what I'm saying? Thank the Lord, right? But he was like, he's saying, like, hey, three guys, they're three men. You know, could be a woman, but he said 3 men walk into a bar, a Muslim, a Jewish man, and a Christian Catholic man. And he was like, and they all 3 enjoyed the most delicious big swine ever, which is like, if you know about the Hebrew traditions, you know, big swine is a celebration when you're having when the prodigy son comes home. They have a big fiesta, a party. You know, the youngest brother is the prodigy son. He goes out. It's in the book of Luke. You know, I think I've talked about that before on here. But once again, these things get taught throughout generations and generations, and you remember it forever. And it's the point is, it was so cool because he's saying, what do all three of them have in common? Jewish religion, Muslim, and Catholic Christian. They all believe in one Father, Allah, deity, God, Yahweh, one. So what he's saying is, you all 3 are right. I love all 3 of you. You all 3 are my children. You all 3 are my chosen ones, my anointed ones, my prodigies, right? And I love you all. I love all 3 of you, like the same, right? You all 3 will enjoy this beautiful celebration, this delicious swine together, in this bar, of course, because you gotta have some drinks too, right? You know, I don't know how Muslims or Jewish or Christian, Catholic, everybody's different, right? You know what I'm saying. What he's saying is, I'm proud of all 3 of you. I love you, you know, because you all 3 are right, you know. So, take that for what it's worth. Take that for what it's worth. And that's some real stuff. That's some real stuff. Once again, all 3 of them, they believe in one Most High, one Lord. And that's what he said. It was funny. It was cool. He was like, all 3 of you, 3 guys walk into a bar. A Jewish man, a Muslim, and a Catholic Christian man. And it would sound like he was going to make a joke, right? But then he was serious. But then he was like, and they all 3 had the most delicious swine ever. Beautiful swine. Delicious. He's trying to say, I'm proud of you. I love you. You're doing good. I just want to share that. Alright? So if you guys want to judge me on here, or whatever, or judge me out there, I don't care. Because guess what? What I'm doing is favoring my Lord, and that is all I really care about, because the Lord is the one and only. He comes first, and that's it. You already know, my family, I love you. My son, I love you. Friends, family, I do what I do for the Lord. Alright? So, I'm making him proud, and that's all I can have. That's all I can try to do. As a 30-year-old man myself, kingdom father and kingdom husband. So, you live and you learn, guys. So, we just wanted to share that. So hope you guys find your sweet spot. I'm gonna label this video that. Hope you find your sweet spot. Book of Samuel talk with a little bit of Luke in it, you know, prodigies. And once again, congratulations. Once again, Mr. President Donald Trump. You the man. I know he's a Catholic and Christian as well. And that's awesome. I'm gonna attach an awesome video, because we all are trying to get to the North Pole, right? I don't know about you guys, but I still hear the bells. Believe, Polar Express. Only the real know what I'm talking about. Prancer, you hear the sleigh bells. I still hear sleigh bells. And I'm 30 years old. I still got belief. Take that for what it's worth. That goes a long way. It's not only because I have a 7-year-old son myself, but hey, son, I believe too. And I know for a fact that he's real. So, we're all trying to get to the North Pole, right? I'm excited for Christmas. Merry Christmas. I'm going to attach a video. I know it's only November 7th. It's all good. Last year I was on my retreat. Remember, to post to you about that during the holidays. It was still cool, but now I got to be home for it. Dopeness. And so I'm going to attach this cool video. It's Donald Trump talking about like how the birth, don't forget about the birth of Jesus, the Son of the Lord, the Son of God, is what Christmas is all about. I'm going to just attach that. You'll see it. It's cool how he explains it. You don't want to hear it from this Italian guy. I'm more than just Italian. I found out I don't know, I look up the last name Cortina once again. I find out something new about that name every time I Google it. That's my Sicilian last name, my nanny's, so my father's mother, Cortina. I talk about family a lot on here. Well, recently, this is cool. I add that in the mix too, just for anybody who wants to check it out. Hey, once again, it's part of my brand. I guess this one certainly is kind of like a vlog, but whatever. And I wrote that. Cortina, 45% of that people in that name are Portuguese and Spanish. So, dude, I mean, you can kind of tell Portuguese and Spanish as well. That's in my blood. So that's pretty tight. Fun fact about me. Anyways, I want to, I guess next time we'll try to do the Tai Chi session. I don't know. We do enough Tai Chi, right? We do a lot of Tai Chi. I've done a lot of sessions over the past 3 years. I don't know. I'll just say people you're thankful for and whatnot. Say it out loud. I'm gonna say it out loud because I want to be extra. I want to be extroverted today on this beautiful Thursday. Happy Thirsty Thursday. The Ravens play tonight. Go Ravens. You know I'm a Baltimore boy. To my older brother, I love you so much. You know who you are, and I just want to say that you made the right choice, and God is always going to be with you, and you are truly, truly loved and blessed, and we are all loving you, and we all think about you. I gotta say it out loud because you know me, and the youngest brother, I don't care. I love my siblings, I love my family, I love my wife, I love my son, and I love my good friends. You know who you are, and I'm an open-hearted, loving young man, and no one can ever take that away from me. That's the way God made me. I love my dog, blah, 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 blah. With that being said, I'm thankful for all y'all, right? Man, I just found out one of my cousins had, like, a kid as well. Like, he's an older cousin. Like, I had a kid first and whatnot, but, like, I know he's older. He's, like, a lot older. And I found out he had a kid, too. I was like, oh, damn, man, welcome to the club. Like, shit, I had mine when I was 22, 23. But, hey, man, good for you. It's the best feeling in the world, right? Like what I told my Gunny. I was a youngin' having a kid, so I'm kind of used to it now. He's 7. But, no, I'll give you some advice, honestly. Don't think about it too hard, bro. He's going to be just fine because he's got his mama and he's got the Lord. So, remember that. That's some good advice. For real, for real. Any hooses. Yeah, so I want to say it out loud. I'm thankful for, there you go, all y'all, including, I guess, my distant cousins out there, nephews, nieces, blood, whoever you are, friends, people, you know, in my neighborhood, 10 Commandments, I love you all. I'm thankful for all of you. And if you don't think I'm thankful for you, and if you don't think I love you, then I especially am thankful for you, and I especially love you. And if you hate on me, then I especially love you, because that's the way the Lord works, and that's the way His people work. Amen, Israel. Matthew 5:44. Pray for those who persecute you. Amen. That's right. I sleep good at night. Let's just go with that. And 2 more things to let you know that I'm doing good on my goals and my P's and Q's is I was up to 200 like what I said, right? Because I bulked up. Still muscular, still lean, but just a little bit more bulkier. But I got a lean body, like a swimmer's body. I already went down to the weight I was before I left last year in my retreat. So I'm already back down. Within 3 months, I lost like 17 pounds, yo. I was like 201 something, and now I'm back down to 185. I swear, I just weighed myself yesterday. After eating, I was like 187. So I'm like 185, and that was with clothes on too. Hard work pays off. When you see me out there running, when you're sweating out those toxins or whatever you eat, have those cheat meals, have your comfort meals, you know, have your beers if you're of age, your wine, whatever you drink, sodas, juice, right? Have your treats, your Reese's Pieces, ice cream. But guys, it's all about calories in and calories out. The next morning or whatever, you got to be disciplined. Go out there, get on the treadmill, you know, go for a walk, go for a run, get sweat that out, sweat it out. Mix some calisthenics in there too with the weight training. Do some kinesthetics with some agility, ladders, whatever you do, push-ups, sit-ups. Sweat it out, and it will be worth it. Within 3 months, I'm already back down to my original weight of 185 lean. Within 3 months. So when you see people out there working hard, don't judge them. You're doing the wrong thing. You should be like them. Those are the way makers, right? Those are the disciplined ones. Those are the ones who care about their health and whatnot. That's what this is all about. Health and exercise, personal training, fitness. And I'm letting you guys know that I'm all natural. And hey, in the words of, seriously, I know in the words of Hulk Hogan, right? I'm a dork. We all love WWE. Yeah. But I'm serious. Say your prayers and take your vitamins, dog. Follow the 10 Commandments. All this stuff I say is for a reason. And it freaking works. It helps. Alright? I was at 201. I was like, nah, I don't want to be like that right now. I had just got done eating a Chipotle burrito. Don't get me wrong. It was good as heck. I smashed it. I love Chipotle. Chippy, you know me. Me and my girl. I remember the first time I had that, John. Anyways, that's a story for a different time. Within 3 months, you see me out there busting my booty. I want to show you that I don't only talk the talk. I walk the walk, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, get out there and walk the walk. Calories in, calories out. Don't be lazy. Don't be a sloth, right? Calories in, calories out. Now, I will let you know. Now I'm down at 5'11", height, and 185. And I'm an athlete body too, so that's not overweight, obviously. That's a perfect weight. Back down to it. With hard work and dedication. And my perseverance. And I'm not bragging at all. I'm doing the opposite because I tell you, I get on my knees, I lay down, and I pray to the Lord, sometimes with tears, much of the time with tears in my eyes. I look to the sky. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm saying about that. I'm very humble. Dedication and commitment, ladies and gentlemen. Alright? Whether you're an athlete, whether you're military, whether you want to be in military, whether whoever, an average Joe, that's cool too. We love you. A lot of people I speak to are like that. Well, I guess mine are more experienced, obviously. But that's all good. Doesn't matter who you are. Hey, no excuses. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not trying to brag, but I'm trying to tell you, I went out on last Saturday too with some buddies. I told you about that. And I ended up getting kind of sick, a little cold. Ladies and gentlemen, I felt like crap. I had a sore throat. I was supposed to be out for like a week, right? The next morning, I said, F that. Sorry, excuse my French. And I freaking put on my Nikes, my New Balances, my Go Fasters, you know, like what we wore at Paris Island when I ran 17:49 3-mile runs. I'm still doing what I do. I geared up, right? I shut up and I geared up. I walked and I got out there and I did it. And I sweated, and you sweat those toxins out when you're sick too. And I felt even better, and I slept better too. And it makes you eat better. Working out makes you sleep better, eat better, makes you feel better. Even when you're sick, it's worth it. Pain is weakness leaving the body. One of the greatest quotes ever. Pain is weakness leaving the body, because it's true. And I I picked up the weights too, and I also shredded some of my guns up. The quote from Anchorman. It's sore as crap, right? I felt it, especially, you know. And then the next couple hours, now I feel like $1 million, right? It's all worth it. This is what we learn in like high school, like Health 101, middle school for some of y'all, you know. And it's all true, and it never. And you gotta remember that it never changes. It stays with you. Alright, so I just want to share that with you. Once again, the reason why is because I want to let you guys know that I'm staying on my P's and Q's, and as your personal trainer or whatever I am to you, your friend, entrepreneur, some dude, Italian guy, that I'm staying on my P's and Q's and my goals as well. Stay dedicated, stay committed, and you never stop learning, right? Also, don't take stuff too seriously, all that good stuff. Say your prayers, take your vitamins, right? Lift each other up, and etc., etc. And show love. All right. So there you go. The last thing I'm gonna say, I kind of mentioned before, is that I called it the comeback, baby. Just like Bumblebee from the new Transformers. Yes, I have a 7-year-old. Yes, I'm into that kind of stuff too. I'm a 90s kid. The newest Transformers, right? G.I. Joe, hey, Swag, that's going to be coming out like next year or so. Mirage is cool as crap. Bumblebee, don't call it a comeback, bro. With Donald Trump. And not only because I missed my retreat, I was on a retreat last year. And now you put this lift yourself up, boost yourself up. I was feeling good. I'm feeling great. I was like, man, this is my comeback year too. They got a comeback award in the NFL, the comeback player of the year. I was like, man, I'm my own comeback player of the year, and I mean that with facts that I just spit on here, fire. I'm a comeback player of the year, and I put it in the NFL. Because I'm a football player, I put it in NFL logic, and it's only 8 games in or 9 games in. So halfway the season, and I'm already a shoe-in for the comeback player of the year, and I'm still doing what I do because it's a long season, right? 18 games. I put the NFL logic on there. You see that? Because that's an athlete in me. That's the last thing I want to say about that. So boost yourself up, and however that is for you. For me, it's that since I had to miss last year, right? 'Cause on my retreat, I was doing my thing with the Lord, and working in soup kitchens and whatnot, and different, retreats, places, and churches, and hospitals, and volunteering in jails and stuff, in the soup kitchen. That I couldn't really focus too much on my fitness, and what I'm doing now. Now I'm back, and this is I'm the comeback player of the year. Have a good day. Deuces.